Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to explore the biggest gap in crypto history just happened. What is this gap? What am I going to do about it? We've got that and a whole bunch more. But before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people. And of course, does help support the channel, as does your wonderful comments that you leave. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. That does help beat the YouTube algorithm there supporting the channel. All right, so the biggest gap in crypto history is the gap that is right here between the Bitcoin and the altcoins market cap. This is not good. And this is brought on by many reasons, which I've gone through on many other videos. So I'm not going to cover here again today why that gap exists, but the fact that it does exist and what I'm going to be doing about it. Now, a big thing to understand with this gap is that, and I do like what Marty Party says here, the biggest misconception in crypto is that everything that goes down will come up. No, 99% of tokens will go to zero. Only the strong will survive. I've only been saying this since January when I shared on this channel to everybody that I was selling all of my low caps and memes and high risk tokens. And then, of course, I got out of other altcoins as well. And now I'm just swing trading them and day trading, scalping them, shorting with leverage and long leverage when the market does have these little pumps to the upside. And of course, it's important to be in the right tokens. And of course, Dogecoin is a great example, how back in April of 2021, May 2021, it put it in its cycle top and never again came back after it dumped with the rest of the market. Only some tokens went up and reached a new all-time high with Bitcoin. And so a lot of the lower cap, lesser known tokens, probably it's over for many of those tokens. In fact, most tokens will never recover. They just won't. That's it. They're done. And this is very, very important to understand in regards to the altcoin market and how I'm trading the altcoin market, which I'm going to share, because Bitcoin dominance just closed its highest weekly close since 2021. If we look at Bitcoin dominance, it's absolutely surging here. And so it's the time is to be in Bitcoin. Now, of course, you can try and front run the altcoin market, which is what I've been doing. And I shared a video about it just in the last week called How I'm Front Running the Altcoin Market. Okay. And it'd be a good example of this is that in the Discord. Now, if you're not in the Discord, let me just quickly share about what happened in the Discord. We did a live trading session in the Discord back here, and live trading session in the Discord, back here. And we gave an entry live. We took a live entry, $2.25, and we rode that one up, and I gave the sell signal in the Discord that I was selling at $2.79. Yes, it went up to $2.82. I missed a few cents. And then look, it's come tumbling all the way down. And this is why I got completely out of the position here, and then am looking to get back in the position. Well, I have gotten back in the position at $2.20. Now, of course, if for some reason there's the 50-week moving average there at $2.20, we've got to look at it on the weekly time frame to see that's exactly where it is. And so that's where I have picked up SUIs. I'm back in my SUI position at $2.20. Now, if we were to lose this level, then I would get out of the position. I would take a small loss on that position because it would mean we were going lower down, maybe to that $1.70, $1.80 area down here, maybe down to the $1.92 area here. But we start to bring into play these lower levels. And yes, we could go lower. We could have a really deep flush out if Bitcoin does drop down to that 77, 76,000, even lower again, especially with Bitcoin dominance so high. If Bitcoin drops, alts are going to get smashed. Okay. Now, what would be my play from here? Well, of course, buying here at $2.20, I would look to ride it up. And whenever I found resistance, there was no resistance all the way up. It just went straight up. And I was able to take profit there. But any resistance there is along the way at $2.38 or at this $2.43 or up here at $2.55, that's when I would get out of the position. I would stop out of the position in profit. Now, if it keeps going, and let's just say $2.20 ends up being the bottom, and then SUI continues on, Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, and SUI gets up to $10 or $15, even back to $5 would be great, wouldn't it? Then, of course, then I front run my position and I'll just keep holding it on the way up. And that's how I shared in my video how I'm front running these altcoins. And I'm doing the same with Potenza Tau and Ondo, and of course with Bitcoin as well. And so, but of course, when it gets up high, this is where you can short. And so from $2.25 to ride it up to $2.79, close the position in profit, and then not have to wait to rebuy it down at $2.20, but open up a short position. Now, you can do that with 1x leverage. Some people are all scared about leverage. We teach how to trade leverage responsibly in the Tribal Trades Discord. We even have a leverage lounge, aka the party zone, because it never sleeps. There are people trading there, giving the trade setups, sharing informations, setups, incredible community there. And it is a closed and exclusive community, but you can be a part of that community and join and learn how to make money on the way up and on the way down. There is an email address in the description of this video. You might need to click the more button. That will pop out and you can get more information. I do live trading sessions where you can trade with me, you can interact with me during those sessions, and that's where we got that entry just about 8 or 9 days ago. That was that $2.25 and rode that all the way up. And you don't need to be a full-time trader. You could have a 9-to-5 job. You open up the trade at $2.25 and then a week later you close it and profit at $2.79. That pays for the years of the Discord that you could have paid for just on that one single trade. And I give trade setups every single day on both stocks and crypto there. There's also the Stocks with Josh Discord listed below in the description. You will have noticed that. That's an open Discord, and I have my own Crowned Traders channel in there where I share education, insights, of course, my trade setups. We do some leverage trading in there from time to time as well to help the Stocks with Josh fam in there be able to learn how to short and long the market responsibly with leverage. And of course, I share entertainment because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And I said this in the earlier video, and if you didn't catch this, I'll say it again. Don't be upset about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't put in, okay? And a lot of you, there are trades that have been given and you're not taking the trades, and therefore you're missing out. If you missed the $2.25 trade, you were too scared to take it, you missed out on the big run up to $2.79. That's why we have stop losses, so we don't have to be scared, so we can trade with confidence and we can buy support and sell resistance, okay? And not only are we buying support down here at $2.20 and selling resistance wherever that may happen to be on the way up, we can short at resistance. We don't want to short at support unless we lose that support. Now, if we were to lose that support there, you can see there at least there is a little bit of, we do have some, let's just turn on the VPVR and let's just see. We do have some there, but once we get down to $1.60, whoop, that could be a big drop down to $1.20 there. So just be careful with that. And I would think at that point, if that were to happen, the bull market is probably over and Bitcoin has also lost its 50-week moving average. We just don't want to see a full candle open and close below this level here on any altcoin. I think there are some altcoins that are already in a bear market, for example, and people still think they're buying the dip. And this is what I shared earlier. that not all coins that go down are going to come up, and that you're buying a dip that's just going to keep dipping, and these coins are not going to go up when Bitcoin does have some kind of rally there. All right, well, that's all I have time for today. As always, see you in the next episode, or until I see you on the Discord, happy trading.